about you. This is about you. Hey gardeners, welcome back to my channel. We are here with Chacho, who is trying to eat my face. Today's video is actually going to be all about Chacho. So a lot of people have been asking for me to do a video on this because a lot of you guys know that I was getting Chacho's DNA tested to find out exactly what he is made of. We all know that he's a mixed breed, but we don't know what all is in him, and he's just a very confusing looking dog. A lot of you guys have guessed that he's a Chihuahua, and I really didn't think that he was predominantly going to be Chihuahua because I just don't see it in him. I think he does have the coloring, but like his face is not as alien looking. He doesn't have like those really bulgy looking eyes and just a really small face. He has like kind of a longer snout too. A lot of you guys also think that he's terrier, which I could totally see because he's definitely got that terrier personality. So the shelter actually said that he is Italian Greyhound and Dachshund, and it's weird because he does not really look like either one of those breeds at all. He does have a long body, so I could kind of see the Dachshund, and I was expecting to see a little bit of Dachshund in his DNA results, but we're gonna get to that. But he doesn't have the hair of a Dachshund or an Italian Greyhound, so it's a mystery, and I wanted to find out the results. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the footage so you guys can go through all of the results with me. Chacho, you ready to find out your results? All right, so he just moved the screen a little bit here, but we are ready to find out the results for Chacho. The DNA is in, and we are going to find out what he is exactly. So here we go. So I already looked at this, so I'm not totally freaking out over this, but I still am very confused because I was not expecting this at all. So he is 12.5% Yorkshire Terrier, and then he's 12.5% Standard Poodle, 12.5% Chihuahua, 12.5% Cocker Spaniel, and 50% breed groups, which are most likely going to be the Terrier, Companion, and Sporting groups. So we are going to go into this a little bit deeper because I was not expecting any of this. So here is the Yorkshire Terrier. He is 12.5% of this. So again, I don't see any of that in this dog at all. So then moving on, here is the Standard Poodle, which he is also 12.5% of. Again, I don't see it, but okay. One of his parents, someone had it. Someone was a poodle, and someone was a Chihuahua. Another 12.5% is Chihuahua. So a lot of you guys thought that he was predominantly Chihuahua, and I can see some of the features. I didn't think he was going to be a lot of Chihuahua. He definitely has the color, but like I don't think he has the face, because Chihuahua faces are like so smushed and they have that tiny little head, and he just doesn't have that. He has like a longer snout. I don't see it. He's just having the time of his life over here. But whatever, he's 12.5% Chihuahua. And then he is 12.5% Cocker Spaniel, which is just so weird to me. I don't know how, but again, can't lie with DNA. And then the breed groups, he's 50% of Chacho. Hey. And then he's 50. Hey. And then he's 50. Chacho! Jesus, you're being so distracting over here. So he is 50% of just breed groups. So they can estimate what he's most likely related to, but it's just all guesses and they don't really know exactly what it is. So there's a lot of just mystery going on because he's just had so many mixes in the past. So this is his family tree. So it goes all the way back to the great-grandparents. So the great-grandparents started with a poodle, Chihuahua, Cocker Spaniel, another breed that we aren't aware of. And then on the other side, it's a Yorkie with 3 other dogs that we have no idea what they are. So those are the mixed breed groups. So starting back at the grandparents, there was a poodle and a Chihuahua. They had a baby, and so this is a new dog right up here. And this dog bred with a Cocker Spaniel mixed with another dog that we aren't aware of. And so that was one of Chacho's parents. So it was a mix of poodle, chihuahua, cocker spaniel, and another unknown breed. And then on the other side, all we know is that there was a Yorkie involved, and we have no idea what any of the other breed groups were. So it's just, it's a lot of information. I'm just so shocked by all of this because it's just insane. So the last part of this, it just is his little authentication stating what he is. So he's just sugar, spice, and everything nice, and that's pretty much it. He's a little bit of like everything, and there's a lot of mystery still involved. So you can get to know a little bit about Chacho's health. It goes over, I'm not really sure what these 2 genetic disorders or issues are, but he's clear of them and he doesn't have them. So whatever it is, that's good. So this is really cool. I didn't know that they offer this. So you can literally just click on these different parts of the dog, and they have never seen Chacho, so they don't know what he looks like, but based on his DNA, they can guess what he looks like, and it was like so accurate. So, because I was a little worried. I was like, you know what? I think they messed up because none of this makes any sense. He doesn't look like any of these dogs. But based off of this information, it really proves that they were right. So they're saying that he has recessive ears, so they think that his ears will stand upright, which they do. They do perk. One of them is a flop ear, though. Chacho! Chacho! Chacho, yes, there's that flop ear, but the other one stands up straight. So they are correct about that, and they're saying that common breeds with the upright ears include German Shepherd, Chihuahua, and Husky. And we do know that he has Chihuahua in him, so that's most likely where that comes from. Base pigment color. Chacho carries the gene for the expression of black pigment. This means even though their overall coat color may not be black, there is still going to be some black pigment. And there may be some black on their eyes, black nose, and black pads on their feet. So Chacho, can you look at me? He has the black nose, the black eyes, he has black pads, and as you can see, he has black going all down his back, even though he's mainly a tan color. So again, they're spot on because it's obviously his DNA, so they aren't lying about that. For furnishings, Chacho does not carry any copies of the gene for furnishings, which would give a fuzzy beard or eyebrows. This means that he probably has a Chacho's jumping on me. This means that they probably have smooth, short facial hair, and that is Chacho, right? Do you have smooth facial hair? Are you learning about yourself? Are you learning about your DNA? Okay. So again, accurate. He has very short hair on his face. So we're going to click here. Chacho probably has a coat known as sable, which is light overall, but with some dark tipped patches of fur. So that's basically what we just covered, and that's exactly what he looks like. So he does have that random black on him, and that's apparently very common with mixed breeds. So Chacho carries one copy of the gene for white spotting, so he might have a bit of white in his coat. I don't think I don't know. He has like a tiny little bit of white on him. As you can see, it's like right along here. I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's like one little area that's like kind of white, and it's weird because it's like extra fluffy in that area, so I don't know. Up here, Chacho's coat is probably on the short side. The exact length of a dog's coat is down to several factors, so it can vary. Did you know some genes can even change how a short coat looks, including adding feathering, which results in longer hairs behind the ears, under the belly, and behind the legs. So Chacho actually does have this, and I've noticed it before when we were walking him at nighttime because you can see the light coming through, but he has like fluff over here. Let me see you. You're right, Chach. He has fluff actually behind his ears over here. It's like this area. It's hard to see. You can literally see it like when I'm walking him at nighttime. When the light is coming through, it like shines, and he kind of looks like Count Olaf with like the sideburns going on. So that's his little white fluff area, and I never understood what that was, but they're talking about it in his DNA. So there we go. We have an answer. And then the last portion of this is right here. And this is leg length. Chacho has one copy of the gene for short limbs known as chondrodysplasia. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly. So their legs are probably moderately short in length, which he obviously has. He has pretty short legs. We thought he was a dachshund this whole time. He is very long, as you can see. Like, he has such a weird long body, but then his legs are kind of short. So yeah, we are just very confused. It says when people think of this trait, they mainly think of a dachshund, which is what we did. A corgi or a basset hound, there are actually over 20 breeds that have it, including the Chihuahua. So since he for sure has Chihuahua in him, the short legs most likely came from the Chihuahua. But again, who knows, because we don't even know what else he's mixed with, because it's just a lot of mixed breeding groups that are just all over the place. So Chacho, you're a mess. Are you a mess? Oh no, did it hurt your feelings? You don't care. So this is really cool because, like, you don't really know what to I don't even know what to tell people when they ask what he is now, because he's just basically a mutt. He has so much going on in him, but because he has so much going on in him, you don't really know how much he's supposed to weigh, but based off of all of his information, they can come up with an estimate for what his ideal weight should be. So he should be between 10 and 19 pounds. And that's like really great to know, just so that way we have an idea and we can keep him a healthy weight. Right now he's 12 pounds. He's still young, so I'm sure he's going to gain weight. But yeah, so Chacho, we figured you out, bud. We know what you are now, sort of. You're just a big mess. And those are Chacho's results. So I don't really know. Like, I was expecting to have like such a clear answer at the end of this, but he's literally 50% of we have no idea. So, and all of the breeds that were mentioned, like, I can see a tiny bit of Chihuahua, but like he has the same percentage of Chihuahua in him as Poodle, Cocker Spaniel, and Yorkshire Terrier, which is just so weird. I don't see any of those breeds in him. This is very, why would you pick the loudest toy of all time? So yeah, I feel like when people ask what breed he is, I'm literally just going to be like, he is the muddiest mutt of all mutts. He literally just is everything. He has so much going on. The DNA results aren't really that descriptive. I mean, there's 50% of we have no idea. He's just crazy and mixed. Oh, Chacho is a tramp, but I love him. He's the cutest little thing ever. He cannot be replicated. He is his own weirdness going on. So I couldn't be happier with him. Again, I feel like I just spent $75 just to get a result saying that they don't know, but oh well, it's interesting. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys guessed anything right or what you guys think about the results, because they are definitely very interesting. And the next video will definitely be reptile related, so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Come here. Are you even in the camera? Here. All right, come show your chicks. Come here. Sit. Paw. Good boy. Can you do down? Good boy. Yay, good boy. And those are Chacho's tricks. So again, I will see you guys in the next video.